Never a scold given.
And jumping into last hits, we can see that there's already a last hit for
Never a scold given.
Team IQ does not have a Korea. So this is going to be an interesting game, and we'll see how this pandas out. This right here, no Korea gaming. And fixes. And I think here we see yep, that's Goodman making his way all the way back to base to get that Korea up and running. But the important question is, oh, it's even the evolving one. Look at that. Bringing out the South, probably for the Ember Spirit. Yep, it's gonna be for the Ember Spirit. And now it seems that Ember Spirit is gonna have a little bit of a hard lane against this, as a melee hero up against Puck can be easily punished, and it's really hard to punish a Puck early in the game without any assistance because of the amount of escape that a Puck has, which is exactly what Kingdom had in mind, because they banned out the Disruptor. And here we see 2D being stunned, and there could be a Shadow Wave coming out. Nope. Okay, so 2D makes it, but he has a South, so he's gonna be fine. He has to allow the creeps to tank this, and Drakan is gonna help him out by helping him secure those creeps. But 2D is gonna be fine with it. That's a base damage of 66. That's a rather strong base damage to work on. And we see Sven taking a little bit of damage harassed from Liquid Fire. But right now, it seems that Fixes is having an okay game. He's gonna take down 2 boars. He doesn't realize that June is right here standing right beside him, but I don't think that June can do much except scout out this rotation from the Witch Doctor. Now 486 has to be a little bit careful, because Witch Doctor could look to dive this. He seems very interested. He's committed to staying here. And he's gonna go. There goes the paralyzing cast. Look at the go. First blood to Fixes. A very easy initiation, a very easy execution. And it seemed a little bit of a punishment of greed, because he was aware that the Witch Doctor was there and probably did not expect the Witch Doctor to dive the tower. But I have a feeling that he probably underestimated the kill potential coming out from the cask, as well as Puck's illusory orb waning rift combo. So there's a kill. And now we see Witch Doctor split by Desert Tiger, rotating to the bottom. Meanwhile, top lane, 2D, how's he doing? He's doing okay in this lane with 11 last hits compared to this Ven, 21. Not having the best lane, but as the off lane you cannot suspect as much. And I am going through some lag spikes. Oh no. Okay, it's fine now, it's stabilizing, not really, hopefully. Oh, this is nightmares. This is a disaster. What is going on, TM? Anyway, we see Seop taking a huge chunk of the Draken. And AJ might go down, but Shadow Wave is gonna be popped. She's gonna take some harass, and the Liquid Fire will get AJ. Will it get AJ? It will get AJ. And even though you are under orders, Dazzle, you still are going to die like a soldier. But meanwhile, Doom goes down, as well as Beastmaster. What is going on in this game? It seems that Kingdom is having a breeze with Seop dropping low, dropping really low, and he's gonna go down. doesn't get the trade for the Jakiro, and this is going south for IQ right now. You have the safe lane dying, both the support and the carry. You have the mid lane from time to time dying, trying to go up against the puck, but nothing will happen. Instead, might get turned on with the cast expertly timed. And now, oh, yep, 486, trying to survive. One more last hit, nope. He's gonna be able to. That was close. We have the off lane dying as well, along with the roaming Doom. So this is a very, very tricky scenario that IQ is currently in. Because if they're not careful enough, they're already losing momentum, and they're losing momentum fast. So we'll see whether they can turn this around with a Doom that reaches level 6. We can see whether they turn this around with AJ and the Shallow Graves. If Sven can get enough farm. He's 6 minutes in and only has the Iron Helm right now, Iron Will, to supplant his journey to the Armlet. So I hear some action. There's a ripping Searing Chains, and they're gonna get the kill on Puck. As it's a rotation from Goodman and 486. A very good rotation, much needed to help the Ember Spirit get back on track. And so we're gonna look at the goal graph. Not much difference there. What advantage that Kingdom had, they gave it away to IQ. And now we see Sioabi getting jumped on by Judy, but he's gonna back off. And now a good cast, potentially could be great. Maledict connects, I believe. And now even Lee Honky is here to join the party. He's here. Goodman looks like he's gonna go down. Next up on the list is the Sven, who's now ganged up by 4 heroes. He stuns, but Judy dodges with the Enrage, and he looks like he's gonna go down. Meanwhile, Desert Tiger is here chasing AJ, who is trying to give vision for another dagger, which may give him... Oh, no. That doesn't look like... Oh! It was cancelled, and that looks like it did dazzle.
Dire's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So that's a 3 for nothing going the way of Kingdom, and this game looks like it's going downhill pretty fast for them as they are losing momentum of this game. Now we have Ember Spirit pinging that Puck is going to be trying for the rune, and he is right on the money with that. Doom is currently rotating in, and he did not get the regen. Instead, he's gonna dive on the Puck and blowing the Searing Chain. Does he get the kill? Nope. With a slither of health, Puck manages to live. Twitch, could you do me a favor and let me know if you're hearing some baby noises coming from my stream? It would be really helpful. I don't think you can, but I'm gonna prepare for the worst. So Sven right now still farming, trying to get up that. Here we have action on top. We see a roar going on Desert Tiger, who looks like he's gonna go down. This is a good kill. At this point in time, IQ will take anything and should take anything that they can. But Lee Hong Ki looks like he's gonna jump on the Doom. Shallow Grave up on the Doom, and instead that indeed PA is going to get doomed, but not before he goes down. And Lifestealer as well, trading his life, could not get the infest off in time, and Jakiro denying the PA. That's pretty huge. One for the replay to see how he did that. But yeah, looks like right now this game is stabilizing the way of IQ, the way they wanted it to go, and we're gonna see the items here right now. I believe that the laning phase is over, so let's even switch to the net worth. And we're seeing some items pouring into IQ. AJ with arcane boots. The view still does not have much. A Helm of Dominator has been completed on CO Baby. CO Baby, yeah, I see it now. I see it now that I have his own name here. Anyway, and not much else. An infused teardrop, infused raindrop on the Doom. Gonna be able to help him survive some of the magic damage burst that comes from Kingdom. And I hear an open wounds into a roar. Someone's being caught out here. Who is it gonna be? June. Gonna get dream called, and this looks like a dead Beastmaster. But at the same time, the twin-headed dragon goes down, and view is quite low. Lee Hong-ki might be tempted to go on this. The cask is there, the death ward is there, even the dagger flies. And it looks like Lee Hong-ki, is he gonna try this? He's gonna go for another dagger, that if that crit that may have killed. It's quite an action-packed game for 10 minutes. We already have 17 kills on the board. The gold graph is dwindling back and forth like a roller coaster or a hill right now because it has not gone into the way of IQ yet. And generally, it's neither team really have an advantage. So right now we see, again, View 486 taking some harass, but AJ is here to cover him up, as well as Goodman here to try and dupe someone, and it will be the puck who is now in trouble. Might need to get it denied, did not get that in time, got bursted down with the Shadow Wave, but now View is jumping forward. He's jumping a little bit maybe too far. And Goodman now taking some damage. He's gonna get graved up, I feel, but not before June comes in with a roar onto Lifestealer, who is fast in and out, dealing some burst damage. This fight still going on. CO Baby comes in, big red Sven coming for your woman, and Dragon goes down, gets a double kill on the Lifestealer as well, and maybe more as the Witch Doctor TP's out and the Phantom Assassin. I don't know what PA is doing here. It does not seem like a good idea. But they're gonna concede this tier 1 tower, I feel. Here comes Sven. Sven with the Storm Hammer. They look to try and kill. Here comes Fixers trying to go on it. That is a weird glitch. And now we see a turnaround of 3 heroes. The Beastmaster, the Doom, and the Sven all disappearing under a Witch Doctor's death ward. This game is like a pinball table. This game is like a game of push and pull. Korean casters have described this game to be like a game of relationships, a never-ending game of back and forth.
Dire's middle tower has fallen. Radiant's top tower is under attack.
And now we see the Kingdom going to pressure a little bit of the tier 2. And that is going to be the end of that skirmish. So we see now Lee Hyung-ki continuing his farm. He already has a Vanguard off, and we might see him go Hood of the Plants again, but knowing that there's a Doom on the team and seeing how he stocks up on tanky items, we might see a Lincoln's instead. We'll see how this one goes as IQ smokes right in, and they find the PA who manages to dodge the steering chains right now as Witch Doctor tries and chases, but there's an ice pop waiting to cut him off, and Witch Doctor, look at it go, gonna get doomed up, cancel, and the Macropire laid down in between the trees. June draws onto Drakan, and right now it's absolute chaos right now as another ice pop goes down, not gonna connect. A waiting rip on 3 as Lee Hong-ki tries to make the best of what he can, but it looks like he's a bit in too deep as he's gonna get stunned by these Sven. And now, oh, an ice pop, beautiful ice pop on Tree, and a better silence on Tree with an orb connecting as well. Doom is one of the first to fall, and now we see Mr. Big Red Man going ham, and he's gonna kill the PA. He's gonna kill the puck. And 2D right now, running for his life. Will he be able to get away from the steering chain couple? He's gonna turn around and man fight this. That is very ambitious, and he might just take it down. He takes down the Sven with the Infest Bomb, and along with the Ember Spirit, who stayed a little bit too long trying to kill the Jakiro in the back line down south. And now we see an open wounds on AJ. Does he have a TP? Can he Shallow Grave and TP out? TP out, AJ. You're gonna get cast, but you might as well try. And no. AJ did not get out. AJ did not make it. Lifestealer takes a triple kill. We see the fight recap right now is very bloody. But we only see one part of fight recap because it was a very long fight, which is kind of starting to be the story of this game. A game of just very long fights. This puts Lifestealer a little bit closer to his Desolator. Well, I'm not sure. Is the Sven going for an Echo Saber right now? Yeah, he already has the Echo Saber. No armlet yet. A Helm of the Dominator. We'll see what his next item becomes. As the goal graph tells a telling tale of just how wonky this game is right now at 16 minutes in. What does TwitchChat have to say about this? And Admiral Froggy, yes, I can hear the babies. Alright, something will be done about that. Thank you very much for the feedback. I will have to do something about that. Now, Drakan. Nothing much from the team right now. Looking to try and slow the momentum to gather up farm.
The Dire's top tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
And we're gonna see a smoke from the Dire team as Sven goes down to a Lifestealer with Fixes, looking to be trading his life for it, and there's the burst damage that comes from a triple Remnant. But meanwhile down south we have a Leather Tiger fighting for his life, a Lifestealer who is zoomed up, but he's gonna be fine. Voodoo Restoration is going to fix him up, make sure he lives, and this is where 2D turns around and tries to go on the team again. And now we see AJ in trouble, but the Doom is the one you want, as there's a split. 2D goes right, Lee Hong Ki goes left. We'll see right now AJ is gonna get cancelled by the cast, and June coming to fend off the Lifestealer with the Boris, and gonna feed a Necronomicon melee unit for 100 gold.
Dire's bottom tower is taking a beating.
And here we see Team Kingdom pushing down the bot lane. They're gonna get the tower for this, and they may look to push more. At this momentum that they have, they may look to even go for high ground, or they may look to go instantly to Roshan. Now the weave coming out from the Dazzle.
Radiant's top tower is under attack. Radiant's been fortificated.
Yeah, that draw.
Radiant's top tower is
Oh,
under attack.
4-man Power Ranger TP, 5-man go. They're gonna defend this tower. Li Hong Ki leading the charge against the Sven. He's gonna get cancelled Dream Call. That looks like a dead Sven. Nice try to TP, but he's not gonna be able to get out of that one. And this Sven, his effectiveness of the game seems to be dwindling further and further down the steep, shallow road of death. As now we see he has died 6 times in the past 20 minutes, and that's a really sad spot to be in if you were the Sven.
But the Dire's top tower is under attack!
So we hear some furious pinging right now from the Dazzle. Looking to see whether there's a ward. There is indeed. And
Dire's top tower's just died. Yeah. Oh,
and
sad,
Kingdom are aware that there's a stack right here. So now they even see Seo baby. Oh my god, Sven, this is not where you want to be. It's very unlucky for Sven right now, who looks like he might go down again in the span of just respawning a couple of seconds ago. Oh my word, IQ. Even AJ is dropping low right now in the back lines. There's a whole different skirmish happening up top as Goodman and Fixer fighting it up. An ice power from Goodman. He's gonna get stunned up. He's gonna get open wounds. This paralyzing cough is doing work. June is now looking a little bit steep. He might be able to turn on the puck. No, he's not gonna be able to do so. 486 now in trouble. On the verge of a team wipe. 486 trying to juke, fancy footwork, he's gonna fall! They're all dead! And a very, very deep dive from Kingdom that puts all the heroes of IQ not only on the back foot, but respawning back at the well. And I'm not really sure at what point, at this point, what you do as if you were on the Dire. You need a space to farm, and I guess the mid can do so. And he's gonna do so well. He's gonna recover quite a bit from this. But here's Desert Tiger making work of that paralyzing cask, disrupting what farm that Seo Baby is doing. But Seo Baby is still gonna get it. It's not gonna be enough to let him catch up to the Lifestealer at this point, but it's gonna be enough for him to get a blink and be able to make something out of it. But Seo Baby having a rough game this round. As I like to say hello to the 17 streamers right now on my stream. The 17 viewers right now on my stream, not the 17 streamers. Thank you very much for watching the stream, and so far enjoy the game right now of Kingdom versus Intelligence Quotient. Here right now we see a 7,500 gold net worth swing into the way of Kingdom, as well as a close to 6,000 EXP swing going the way of the Dire, the Radiant Kingdom. And now we see, as a response to our dire need, you see Team IQ going for a Roshan play, bringing the Ember Spirit, bringing the Doom, Beastmaster, as well as the Dazzle. And I do not think, okay, so Yellow is pinging it out. They could have an idea that they are doing this, but it doesn't seem like it. So it seems like Roshan, the first Roshan of the game, is going to go to IQ. As Sven gathers around, he's gonna take. Oh, it's gonna go to the Ember Spirit. Okay. We're gonna see now how this changes the dynamics of Kingdom's approach, as they might look to fight either way, and with the confidence that they can kill the Ember Spirit twice. So here we see now Kingdom being put in a very comfortable spot with the 3 cores hitting the 10k net worth mark, while on Sven is the only one for the Dire who has reached the 10k mark, and he's looking a bit fat right now, but make no mistake, the one core versus 3 cores is still a very tricky scenario
Radiant's middle
to
tower is under attack.
make do as a Sven.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
But he's gonna farm up. Meanwhile, bot lane we have Fixers doing puck things, split pushing the bot lane, and he looks like he may just get the tower down. It's going down quite low, and they might just trade this for the tier 1 on top, as we see Kingdom pinging it out already. It looks like it might go down, but there's a fortify there to stall for time, as Amber Spirit's gonna miss the Searing Chain, and Puck is gonna get out cleanly. So that's a tier 1 for tier 2. And right now we have Seal Baby. What's he picking up? He's going for that BKB. That's gonna help him out. Gonna go for these Ancients as well. And Jakan macro-pyring up the creep wave, because macro-pyre is a very highly spammable skill. It's cooldown every 60 seconds or so. Or every 75, yeah, 60 seconds. So a generally good skill to just spam if you want to get rid of creeps. Like Kunkka's boat. So now we see Desert Tiger. Almost has his Aghanims. A Skadi on PA. Let's see what the items are like. So we have on PA Skadi, Vanguard, Yasha. On the Lifestealer, he has his Desolator, he has the Armlet, he may be going for that Assault Cuirass there. And as for Fixes, he looks to go maybe with a Hex, with that Ultimate Orb. But right now we are seeing the economy of the Dire team starting to pick up as they farm their items. And if I was Kingdom, I would not want to let I would not want to allow IQ to have breathing space, but it seems they're rather confident right now. They don't want to wait until the Aegis ends before trying anything. So they're just gonna allow IQ to have the space. Maybe they're about to smoke up right now, and hopefully they might try to find a fight. They see Lee Hong Ki over there, they know there's a PA there, and they're on the prowl. Oh, narrowly dodging though as she goes up to the cliff, and here we see 486 following, but June is gonna be stunned up. He's not gonna be able to get out the roar. Lee Hong Ki now up against the Sven and the team, and here comes the Death Ward. Aghanim Scepter doing work. Goodman looks to fall. June and Ember Spirit just went down. There's an ice farm for 3 heroes. PA goes down, Jakiro goes down, and now Fixer looks to fall along with 2D, and it's a 4-for-1 trade for Team IQ. If we look at the fight recap right now, that's a 7k EXP change going the way of Team IQ, as well as a 3,000 gold exchange swinging the way of Team IQ as well. They now have swung this into their favor. Team IQ looking to take the tower, and Team Kingdom does not have buyback, so if they continue this route of pushing until racks, they may even get the racks at this stage. But I don't think IQ are aware of that, so they're gonna play it safe. So right now the question is, if you were Team Kingdom, you'd be shaking your boots right now.
Double damage empowers me.
Maybe the amount of kills should have been used to be taking objectives instead, as this tier 2 tower is still standing up. Even though they got the 5-man team wipe, they backed off at the time. And we see View already having his Battle Fury up and already almost there to a Demon Edge if he is looking for the Dayless. They see Lee Hong Ki right here, so they might look to gank on him, but here is a Drakan that's being pinged out, and they might do something with him, but Fixes is there as well as Desert Tiger ready to react. Sio Baby carrying this game on his back right now after such a horrible start. The 385, slowly he's starting to get his feet back together, but he has the help of the Ember Spirit here. View 738 carrying this game with a Manta style as well, so silencing him will be a little bit difficult, disabling him will be a little bit difficult, and oh, there could be a smoke spoil, both teams spoiling each other's smoke and calling it off, disengaging. And that Hawk gonna go down instantly as soon as it popped. And here we see the continuation. Oh, here we see a TP from View. View is coming into the fray. Could look to try and catch out that PA. Will he be able to get the combo off? He's gonna commit a remnant for this. He's gonna get it on Drakan. But now he's a bit out of position as well, as Victor is now at the back line, gonna get doomed up this 2D on the life stealer. And if he goes down, there goes a lot of chunks of the damage. But here comes the... I was gonna say here comes the Death Ward doing a lot of work, the Agonist Death Ward. And Lee Hong Ki right now chasing heroes left, right and center, but he's getting taunted like the monkey. And 486 is gonna explode to the crit as Sio Baby and Lee Hong Ki duke it out. Now, is there going to be an exchange right now? Nope, it seems like they're going to call on a truce, and it's a 4 for 4 exchange for going really the way of narrowly. It looks like Kingdom got the better half of the XP, and IQ got the better half of the gold exchange. So now if we look at the gold graph again, right back from a 7,500 swing to absolute dead zero. Even the experience graph is starting to go zero. And Team IQ, what looked out to be a shaky start for them, now turning to be what seems to be the comeback, the anime comeback. As Sven, who had a really bad game,
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Gives him enough time to get the items that he needs to adapt to the momentum that you set. And now we're seeing this in effect with the Blink Dagger, with the Manta style, and the BKB.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So right now the gold starting to pour into IQ's position, and we can see right now AJ has his 4 staff up, could be looking to make something out of the 1.6k gold he has, bringing something in the courier. I wonder what it is. It's going to be a gem of true sight? No, it's going to be a pair of wards. This gem belongs to Desert Tiger. And now this Beastmaster has the Necronomicon level 3. And this is where I feel that the pushing game happens, because you have a Boots of Travel, I believe, on the Ember Spirit, who's gonna stick to one lane, push that lane, and if he gets into trouble, he's gonna remnant out. He can just remnant out like that. And then we have the Sven, who can just comfortably farm as they try to pursue him, and we're gonna see Sven disconnect here, lag as well. So I praise God that I wasn't the only one having trouble with the servers. So Sven is gonna get back into the game. They're gonna try and see whether the servers are stabilizing to a playable point, and we're gonna see the Aegis going to be reclaimed in 2 minutes. But what I was talking about, this Ember Spirit, yeah, he's gonna go continue split pushing, and if he needs to be in the team fights, he will be able to use the Boost of Travel and travel to the team fight. But meanwhile, the fight's coming to him, as the rest of the cavalry seem to be making a rotation, and they see the puck. They look to go onto the puck as June takes the foreground. Nope. They are gonna leave IQ for view the Ember Spirit as bait. As Goodman sets himself up to get the perfect doom.
This should make my life easier.
And meanwhile, IQ going to respect the disappearance of the team. But it looks like he might be falling into a trap view, as you see the Witch Doctor, ooh, blink right into the hero, gonna be able to remnant out, remnant back, and now you see Ember Spirit pinging. They are all at our top lane. Come back bottom. We are able to push this out right now. So Puck going to be able to get away from the Flame Shield, the Flame Guard, as the Daedalus arrives for the Ember Spirit, who now is in a comfortable position of spamming Sleight of Fist. Might be able to get a crit. Nope, on the creep wave. And this is pretty dangerous, but Ember Spirit has the Aegis. Nothing to worry about for now. Puck still looking for a comfortable time to go right in, and this could be that time maybe, as View taking a lot of spells, getting the Malefice, gonna get 4 staff out, and Puck that jumps into 2 and jumps back out. And now the Aegis has been reclaimed, and View, I guess, and IQ are going back to the same story of split pushing, where View is gonna push one lane, and he's very comfortable with pushing that lane. This seems to be the story of the game right now, where they are going to maintain the momentum that they have by split pushing and avoiding fights, waiting for Kingdom to make mistakes, and capitalizing on the mistakes they make. But at the same time, this also technically gives Kingdom ways to farm, as both teams have minimal map control over each other right now. So we see here Lee Hongki standing over the rune. He sees Goodman. He might look to go for Goodman, who is slowed because of the Skadi as well as the dagger.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
Going to get healed up by Siobe, by AJ. And how's this game going? And right now we see the action continuing, the same old story right now. Let's look at the items. What do we have here? As we see Spen picking up the BKB, as not really making his way towards any items right now. Could be saving for buyback. Ember Spirit already has that Daedalus, has had that Daedalus since that bot lane pushed us now. Is that the top lane is surrounded by 4 heroes. But he has a remnant out, I feel. Yeah, he does. And he's gonna be able to blink out and get out should anything happen. But Mew blinking to the trees, and I think Desert Tiger is aware of it, taking damage from the Flame God, and he sees the Ember Spirit, who still has a remnant, I feel, if I'm not mistaken. So he does not. This could be bad. Oh no. No, he's gonna spam it. But the chase is gonna go on. This could be a dead Ember Spirit. Oh, threw his life away like that. That was so unfortunate that he was just trying, that his remnant ran out at the last second where he revealed himself. He could have waited for his blink dagger to come off cooldown and then blink further into the trees, but he decided to run out and try to make a Z line for it when there were 3 heroes there. That's a very unfortunate move to make. But meanwhile, in the Radiant jungle, it seems that IQ has made a pretty comfortable spot for themselves, as oh, the whiff on the Dream Call as well as the silence fixes. I'm pretty sure pub players are right now going to complain slow hand fixes, but let's not do that. Press F to pay respects. Not like this, feels bad, man. Bible thump. But we see now the kind of story, like, I've had it with investing in new fixes. I'm gonna go with Lee Hongki. There's gonna be another pause as there seemed to be lag again. Paging 2D Lifestealer. Paging 2D Lifestealer, your Uber has arrived in the form of a PA.
Here we go.
So he's now continue the action. And now we see a smoked up Radiant team. They see the scan, they see that there's a hero there no longer. As I think IQ are aware that there could be a smoke attempt, or maybe they're gonna go and try their own smoke attempt, which is just foiled by the ward. Talk about proper timing, as Fixer spawns the smoke as well. So a very tactical game going on right now. Tactical maneuvers all around with smoke breakings. Oh, should I say smoke breaks, and very tactical, very advantageous warding. And here, maybe, are we gonna see another smoke? Was that another smoke or just an item? Well, speaking of items, it seems that Sven already has a Satanic, and Goodman is gonna pick himself up a gem along with the Shiva's God for a position for Doom. This is a really tanky Doom. who is going to get really slow because of the Guardian Dagger.
I see.
And now you see bot lane view split pushing as PA sits here ready to strike, but she doesn't have any disabled that can make Ember Spirit stay, unfortunately.
It's under attack.
Oh, there's the Abyssal, and it wasn't long enough. Not long enough as the Abyssal Blade does not pay its dues. This is the day that Lee Hong-ki does not get any lucky crits on the Ember Spirit enough to kill him. And with this in mind, we might see View as a response going for a Lincoln's, but they are going to try and secure the next Roche. And it seems down south, it looks like Kingdom are en route to try and contest this. They do not want that to land in the hands of IQ, but it seems to be pointless because it is anyway. Here comes Victor dropping low, and immediately Lee Hong-ki taking out AJ. June is gonna expand his roar on the Lifestealer, and he's gonna get doomed as well. Meanwhile, Lee Hong-ki is right in the middle of it, hitting Steel Baby, hoping for crit. And right now, it seems that Radiant are on the retreat. Back and forth goes the battlefield. View goes up trying to bring down Ninja Hero. 2D rages up, sees whether he can eat the life of Steel Baby, who in turn it turns on his Satanic. Guess who's the life stealer right now? It's not you. And after a long hard skirmish, that's 4 heroes on the side of Kingdom down. If I were Team IQ, I'd be very happy with that trade. That's another 7,000 EXP going the way of Team IQ, and 1,800 gold swinging the way of IQ as well. And with this, they could look to take the racks. There are buybacks on the Lifestealer as well as the PA, and they could look to expand that right now, but generally, this Sven is still way too scary to deal with. He has God Strength right now. I don't think there's going to be a defense mounted. We could see 1 fall, 1 rack, and in a turn of events, this Sven, who had a really rough time, is now top of the charts. So this is a moral story lesson for Dota 2 playing folks. Comebacks are indeed real. If your team is blaming you as a feeder, show them this game and tell them the story of how a Sven, who had such a bad early game, made his way all the way to the top of the net worth charts. Game's not over yet, so I wish that was the ending note, but we have ways to go. As IQ secures themselves a mid melee racks as well as a bot range racks, with the gold lead going from windy topsy-turvy roller coaster to now a 12k 13k gold lead and a 10k 11k exp lead over Kingdom. I'm pretty sure if you're Kingdom right now, you'd be wondering what happened. How did this happen? And that's just the idea of tempo in a game like Dota 2, where Sven and Ember Spirit got enough farm to be able to reach their pinnacle, to reach their prime, and they're reaping the benefits from that now. With the itemization, with the damage output coming out, and see that Lincoln Spear that just popped because of the Abyssal Blade. And in the same time, the puck right now is going through a phase of diminishing returns, having to buy the Dagon to provide extra burst damage, as this could be a final fight for what could be Kingdom. The cores do not have buyback. AJ has started it off with a weave, and Kingdom looks to be on the back foot, but Desert Tiger looks to be caught out along with Draken. He could look to go down. Fixer has to do something, but Fixer is going to run, and the supporter of Kingdom does not have buyback. They could be could be looking to pressure the top rats to try and bait out the buyback, and once they realize they have no buyback, then they will oh, 2D now gonna get doomed. They will push forward with the pressure as Z Honky now takes some damage. Fixer as well taking some damage. He's gonna buy back, but with PA and him alone, what can he do? That is the big $1 million question. As PA now getting stunned up and trying to run away from 3 heroes, will manage to do so, but objective is gaming. There goes the melee barracks, there goes the mid-range barracks, and now the Dire have mega creeps. So this pretty much looks to be over for Kingdom. As God save the Queen, the King is dead. As Team IQ now pushes into the Ancients, we have an Aghanim Scepter, Death Form popping right now. Lee Honky trying his best to manhandle, but will not be able to survive from this. As the Ancients are now exposed for Kingdom. Good game, well played this call. And there goes the game after 50 minutes, 52 minutes, back and forth games. IQ pulls off the comeback. 37 to 37 is the kill score, but if you watch the game, it is very different. I'm Octo Slender, thank you very much for watching the stream.